Welcome back to the channel. It's Wednesday the 8th of March, and how is everybody today? Callum, how are you?
Doing great.
Yeah? What about everybody else? Are you doing great? Cool. Right, so first question. Who won? Liverpool or Manchester United?
Liverpool.
And what was the score?
7-0. Easy.
7-0? 7? I betted you, or I was going to bet you. Why didn't you take the bet? You would have earned 50 quid.
Yeah, but we might have lost instead, so maybe the reason I didn't bet we won. So.
Do you think? Okay. So we're in Long Clawson today, which is by Beaver Castle. Yeah, could be. So we've already done 2 driveway posts in Bottisford. We've just zoomed across to Long Clawson, and we're doing a gate over in Long Clawson, which we're doing now. We've already taken the gate off, which is good. It's taken us a little while because I couldn't get the gate hinges off. There was a nightmare, wasn't there, Callum?
Yeah.
So follow me. So we've taken the gate off. Okay. So now we're going to put post to the wall, gate on. Yeah, happy with that? Post to the wall, gate on. Yeah? Should we do a bit of speeding so we can show them how to do it?
Yeah.
By talking through it. Happy with that, Callum?
Yeah.
Cool, mate. So, unlike the rest of the videos where I've done a fast speed, I'm just showing you how to put the post to the wall. So, I do a quick drill into the walls, line them all up with the post. Everything spirit leveled, and then we put the put the plugs into the wall. Sorry, I'm going a bit too fast myself. Plugs to the walls, and then I just line them all up. My hammer drill isn't working very good at the moment, so I might have to invest in another hammer drill. If anybody got any suggestions of a better hammer drill, then please put it in the comments, because I think mine's on the way out. I've had it a couple of years, and I think it's about kaput. But what I need is a battery operated hammer drill, because it's quite handy. If a customer isn't in, I can still carry on with the work instead of having electrics. So I'm using an 8mm drill bit now to make the hole even bigger. And then I'm going to countersink it with a 40mm wood drill, just so when I put the screws in, they're not flush, but they actually go in slightly into the wood, so there's no screw sticking out. So that's what I'm doing on here. Callum's already put the plugs in. I'm just putting the screws in slightly, which I'm doing now, and then we'll line everything up to the screws into the wall plugs. I normally do either the top first or the bottom first, it doesn't really matter. And then once I've lined them all up partially with the screws into the wall plugs, I then go all the way in. So I'll put a piece of wood to the floor, as you've just seen. I'll put my spirit level on so I know it's square, it's nice and level. And then I'll put the gate there. And then I'll just temporarily put the post there. I'm just lining it up, that's all I'm doing. Just make sure it's nice. The post fell down, as you can see. I'm leaving a gap at the side, on the left hand side where the hinges are going to go. And then I'm going to put the top hinge first to the post, because then I know it's nice and secure. Then I'll go along to the gate side and I put the top hinge first, so Callum doesn't have to hold it all the time. So that's what I'm doing on this. Then if you want, you can either do the middle hinge or the bottom hinge, it doesn't matter, but it's always best to put the top hinge first. I think so anyway. If anybody got any recommendations of doing something totally different, So top hinges in. There's a small gap, as you can see, from the post to the wall to the gate. So if anything happens to the gate, it expands with the weather, water gets in, expands, etc. At least the customer still can open and close the gate, which is brilliant. I normally leave a gap of about 50 mm from the bottom of the gate to the floor. So there is a small gap there, so you can open and close the gate quite easily. So I've done the bottom hinge, and now I'm going on to the middle hinge. Making sure it's all nice and level. By the looks of things, I need a new pair of trousers. They're looking a bit shabby. Any recommendations on work trousers? Please leave a comment in the comment box. All helps. So we've done that. That's all hinged. We're moving the wood away from the bottom of the gate, putting a few tools away. And as you can see, with the gap at the bottom of the gate, there's plenty there. So if it drops slightly or anything like that, the customers still can open and close the gate. Right, now it's the post for the wall. I'm getting it level. So when we open and close the gate, it's all nice and level. I've just done a spirit level at the top just to make sure the gate is level, which is good. And now I'm doing a spirit level along the gate to make sure it's nice and level. So then I'm going to put the post where it needs to be. I'm marking slightly. I know that post is level. I'm marking slightly with a marker pen on the wall where the post is. So if anything happens, i.e. I move the post by accident, Callum moves the post by accident, I don't have to keep on using the spirit level. I'll just move the post to the black mark on the wall. You can very rarely see it, but I know where it is. I always do one at the top, one at the bottom. Now, same procedure as the other post. I'm just screwing in a screw to mark the wall where I need to be with the wall plug. So there you go, hammer drill again. I'm having problems there with the hammer drill. Unfortunately, the drill bit keeps on coming out of the hammer drill when I go into the wall. I've been to the local supplier where I got my hammer drill from. Unfortunately, they don't make them hammer drills anymore. So I can't return it, I can't fix it or anything like that. If you're in the UK, I got it from Wix. It's been a brilliant hammer drill for the last couple of years, but unfortunately, it's dying a death now. So Callum's there hammering in the wall plugs. So he's just done that. And then same again, I'm doing an 8mm drill bit through the wood so the screws don't get so tight going through the wood. It helps the screw a bit better. And then I'm doing a 14mm yet again, so just countersinking, so the screws, when I screw it into the wood, it doesn't stick out the other side. If anybody got any thoughts on that, please send us a message again. I've had quite a few messages over the last few weeks, months, etc. on different things, not just on YouTube, but I've had a few phone calls and I've had a few text messages. So that's good. So, the post is on. Next thing, chute bolt. So, chute bolt to the top, which is just a standard chute bolt, but ours come with a thing where, for example, you can put a padlock on. Callum's just holding the gate just to embrace it. And then I'm just going to put the screws in there. Quite straightforward. It's starting to snow now. I don't know if you can see that. It's snowing. So in the UK, over the last few days, there's been a weather warning of snow, high winds. Everybody's been a bit careful travelling around. So I'm in Long Clawson, just outside Belvoir Castle, in between Grantham and Nottingham, which is in the UK, in Lincolnshire. So you can't really see the customer. So the customer came out to have a chat, see how I'm getting on. Yeah. Lovely lady. So you can't really see her, so that's why I've just kept her in a video, because she was only in the video a couple of minutes, so you can't really see her. So that's why there's no point splitting the video up or anything like that, because she was only on there for a couple of seconds. Right, so the chute boat's on at the top, as you can see. Next thing is the handle. So we're doing the handle next. Just drilling in the hose, but I don't go through all the way, because sometimes you can split the wood the other side. So I do a 6mm drill bit. I go through the wood, and then which would go through the other side, and then, as you can see, I drill the other side to open up, because I don't want it splitting the wood opposite. Callum's there holding the gate, doing a good job there. Look, bless him. So also a big shout out to my partner Moni, who's in the background most days, getting all these appointments for me. She's on Facebook all day, every day. Not just on Facebook, she's on Instagram. She's sorting out customers. She's organising the wood. So she's in the background. So in the next couple of weeks, you will see her when the weather gets a bit better, because in the UK at the moment, it's very cold, windy and wet. So we're going to get Moni out and about, and we're going to get her in the videos, having a bit of fun with us. So she's in the background. So if you're wondering how I get so many appointments with gates and fencing, it's because she's in the background doing all the hard work. I've got the easy job of putting the gate up. The hardest job is getting all the appointments and sales and things like this. Anyway, so putting the handle on there, look. I don't know if you can see on the top of my jacket, it says Boss. It's just that Callum wears the same jacket as me. It's the same size, same jacket, so same style jacket, obviously. So I thought, I know what, on mine I put Boss, so he knows not to wear it. So yeah, the handle latch now is nearly on. It's called a thumb latch. I've stopped supplying and fitting the round hoop ones, because there always seemed to be a bit of a problem with them. So now I've been using thumb latch handles for some time now. They work really well, easy to use, and I don't really have a problem with them. I don't have customers phoning me up or texting me to say, look, I've got a problem with my handle. So with these, I don't really have a problem, so I keep using them. Now that's done. Now I'm putting a shoe belt on the bottom. The reason being is because I've got dogs, so you want to make sure all the dogs are in and it's all nice and secure. So yeah, so that gate is done. Next, a bit of trim on the outside. So that's what we're going to do next. Callum's there just marking off the trim, because there is a gap between the gate itself to the post. Like I said to you before, Obviously with the wetness going onto the wood, sometimes it does swell. So we do leave a gap. So now we're just cutting the trim. Like so. Just lining this up. Not much to see here, because obviously the gate's closed. I should have took the camera the other side, but I didn't. So Callum now is just standing there and he's just opening and closing the gate, making sure the customer can open and close it quite good, quite easily. And there's me, on my knees again. I'm always on my knees. Begging? No. So yeah, so just doing the trim. And that gate is nearly done. Didn't take me long, did it? Only took me a few minutes. So, yeah, all good. So Cam, yet again, has got to keep on opening and closing them gates, bless him. And just to make sure the bottom one's doing it as well. I think sometimes he forgets the camera's running. Oh, he's putting some stuff away, bless him. Working hard there, look. He does work hard. And that's that. And that is the gate done. So, it's Thursday today, and guess what? It's snowing. Absolutely chucking down with snow. Don't we love the snow? Here in sunny England. Hey, don't we love it? So it's a little bit too snowy to work in. So instead of doing some gates today, which we planned, we've told the customers we can't do it because obviously health and safety, it's a little bit too snowy. So we're doing site visits today. So instead of doing them on Sunday or Saturday, I'm going to do them today. Fullbeck, Waddington, Colesworth, Stamford. So today is travelling around all day in the snow, doing some quotes. Don't we love the snow? It doesn't matter how old you get. It's like a little kid. Snowballs, sledging, beautiful. Look at it. It's all grey. It's all snowy. Oh, this is what we like. Not good for business, but okay. What can we do? I hope everybody's safe today. I hope everybody's nice, safe, secure and healthy. Don't crash when you're driving. Don't trip over in the snow. Don't hurt yourselves. So yeah, beautiful. Don't we love it? Huh? Tomorrow I have to fit some gates. I have to, because I can't get too far behind. But I can't work in this. It is absolutely chucking down. So tomorrow, I'm hoping it's going to be okay, and then I can fit some gates. Okay. Oh, good.